Hello, friends. BMW is fully preparing for the release of the new generation of the 3 Series, and following that, the debut of the new M3 will take place, about which I have a lot of interesting information. But let's go through everything in order. I have already told you that the new M3 will be available in 2 versions. The first is fully electric with an 800-volt architecture and an output of more than 700 horsepower. However, alongside this version, the company will also offer a gasoline version, which I also mentioned to you in recent episodes. So, the new batch of information, leaked by a certain kind person with access to this project, states that the gasoline M3 will literally receive a new type of 6-cylinder engine, which will significantly differentiate the new gasoline version from the current one. This statement indicates that BMW is not just upgrading the existing S58 unit, which is equipped in the current M3, but is developing something fundamentally new. In other words, the S58 is likely to be retired, and its place will be taken by a new, more efficient power unit. It will also be a 3-liter inline turbo 6-cylinder gasoline engine. But to comply with new emission standards and remain competitive in the market, it will undergo total hybridization. It is not yet clear what degree of hybridization is being discussed. Previously, it was claimed that it would be a 48-volt starter generator and nothing more. But new data suggests the presence of a small yet fully functional traction electric motor. This also explains the fact that the power of the new gasoline M3 will be a massive 700 horsepower. At first glance, this seems like science fiction, but if you look at the competitors, the same hybrid C63 already delivers 680 horsepower and has been on the market for several years. Simultaneously, Audi is extensively testing the new generation RS5, and it will also be equipped with a similar hybrid system. Only instead of an inline 6, there will be a 2.9-liter V6 developed with Porsche. And the power there will also be around 700 horsepower, so such figures don't seem like something out of science fiction. This is the latest and most advanced power standard for this class, as switching to a hybrid system requires significantly more power to compensate for the excess weight. Hybrid technology will also improve fuel efficiency. In order to reduce harmful emissions and to meet modern environmental standards, yes, this will positively affect the dynamics. BMW seems to have taken into account the mistakes made when creating the hybrid system in the new M5, and promises not to repeat them in the new M3. This means that the dynamics will improve compared to the current generation. The company is already calling the next generation the fastest M3 in history, and they promise dynamics close to 3 seconds. And that's all we need. An important aspect of this story is BMW's statement about abandoning the idea of downsizing to a 4-cylinder engine. In a situation where many manufacturers, including Mercedes, are reducing engine displacement in their sports models, this does not suit BMW at all, and they decided not to make the same mistake. And they made the right decision. But the power unit is far from everything. The technological breakthrough that will be implemented in the new M3 is the Heart of Joy control system, first introduced on the Vision Driving Experience concept. This innovative system will integrate the control of key vehicle elements such as the transmission, brakes, and steering. All of this will be enclosed in a single unit capable of processing information 10 times faster than existing systems. What does this solution offer in practice? As BMW assures, this will elevate the precision and responsiveness of control to an entirely new level, allowing the driver to feel even more confident and to control the vehicle in any situation. Dr. Reichelt, a representative of BMW, particularly emphasizes that in the electric M3, the focus will not only be on impressive acceleration to 100, but also on precise dynamics, ensuring excellent cornering behavior, without the need for constant steering adjustments. As for the timeline for the new M3's debut, it is expected that the new generation of the regular 3 Series will be introduced first, as part of the Neue Klasse platform. This event is forecasted to occur this year, with sales starting at the beginning of 2026. The premiere of the M3 itself will take place later, presumably at the end of 2026, with its market release at the beginning of 2027. This means that fans of the brand will have to wait a little longer to see and experience the best M car in terms of dynamics in action. At least that's the description BMW gives it. However, it can already be confidently said that the next generation of the M3 will become an important milestone in the history of sports cars from the Bavarians. So we await the premiere.